My lovely Pisceans, welcome to your reading, your yearly reading for 2022. This is a general reading for you Pisces. It's a reading for Pisces sun, rising and moon sign. If you would like to book a reading that is specific, a yearly reading that is specific to you, personalized reading, you can follow the link below in the description box to my website and you can book a reading from there. The yearly readings are available till the end of January 2023. So if you're wanting a yearly reading, then go to my website and you can book that reading from there. Thank you for your support, my lovely Pisceans, for commenting, subscribing, sharing my channel. I appreciate your support. If you like this video and would like to give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. I would really appreciate that because it helps to get my video out there, and then it helps me to bring more of these videos to you. Supporting my channel is greatly appreciated, so thank you for that. These yearly readings, I'm going to create a 12-card spread. I have been meditating on your energy. I'm going to create a 12-card spread, one card for each month, and then I'll use a second and maybe a third, even a third deck to get as much information as I can for you for each month. It speaks of the energies that you're working with month by month, and of course in my monthly readings give you more detail, a more detailed breakdown, but this gives you an overview of 2022 for you. I've been meditating on your energy, and what I'm hearing from my guides for you is 2022 is going to be an interesting year for you Pisces. It's going to be a year of new beginnings, or a year of, and you hear, a lot of tarot readers say new beginnings. Well, what does that mean? It's going to be a year of feeling that the old way of being, the old way of living is no longer going to fit with you. There's going to be changes that you're wanting to bring in. So you're going to energetically feel like, wow, I need to bring in some changes. I want to do things differently. There may be things that you have been doing that you're tired of doing now. You don't want to do that anymore. There's new things coming through. They're coming through. So that's why I'm clearing my throat. They're coming through with your message. So I feel that, there's this time of review. It's like, well, I'm sick of doing the same thing. I'm sick of being on that treadmill. So what changes are you going to be bringing in? For some of you, these changes are going to be really quite large. They're going to be a total lifestyle turnaround, a relocation, a change in how you work, where you work, who you work for, how you're living your life. It's what I'm hearing here is a reprioritizing of what you feel is important in your life. Now, of course, that's going to be different for all of you, but it's a reprioritizing of how, what you want, the people you want around you. What changes do you want to bring in? What are you ready to embrace? This is all going to be revealed for you as you progress through 2022. I'm also hearing, listen to that inner voice, my lovely Pisces. Listen to the inner voice. Listen to the inspirational thought, that sense of drive. Your solar plexus is going to be speaking to you. What's there? What's being said? What feelings do you get? Trust those feelings in moving forward, in bringing in those changes. Okay, let's get started. Let's see now. January of 2022, what do you have here? You have the Knight of Cups. This is messages. This is messages coming to you. This is messages coming that are ephemeral through internet, texting, emails, but also via your intuition, messages from spirit. You're going to have inspirational thought. These pearls of wisdom are going to be dropped into your aura, dropped into your energy field. They'll come through as dreams that you're having, astral travels, just a sense of knowing. Trust that sense of knowing that you have. But it is also moving forward on that emotional level. It's about an emotional expansion. Now, when we work with spirit, it is about working with your emotions, Pisces, that's what you're good at. That's how you operate on an emotional level. Your decisions come through on an emotional level. So you're going beneath the surface. You're going beneath the surface as far as your emotions go in January. There's this exploration. It can be also, I'm feeling like this realization of, I don't want things to be the way they have always been, same old, same old. The card that crosses that is the Lover's card. Now, this is the card of soulmate connection. It's the card of destiny. It's the card of karma. It's the card of the past lives, past coming up, and I'm talking past lives here, something coming up where you have this spiritual connection, a deeper connection. This can be someone that you meet. It can be a relationship that's coming your way. It can be a friendship that's coming your way. It can be a way of, for some of you, it's just karma coming up. What's your purpose in this life? How are you working? What changes do you need to make? What changes do you need to put in place? So January. So I want to say to you, Pisces, January is going to be quite profound. Quite profound. There's going to be that inner shift. So people around you may not notice it, but there is an inner shift going on in you. Then February, you've got the Fool. So whatever thought processes are happening for you in January, whatever realizations are happening for you in January, in February you have a new start, a new beginning, an opportunity here. This is the Fool, which is the first card in the tarot deck. This is the Fool that starts the journey. You're starting a new journey, a new awareness. It's about leaving the past behind. It's like shedding, what are they telling me here? It's like you're shedding the old skin. You're shedding the old shell. You're emerging into a new self, into a new you. It's a new start. I'm also seeing around some of you, could be all of you, but I'm seeing for some of you it can be being in the same place, but your perception of that place changing. For some of you, it's you're moving, you're relocating into a whole new place. I'm looking around and my surroundings are new. They're different. So that's what they're showing me. That's what I'm going to give you. So see if that fits for you. But it's about moving forward unencumbered, light, a lightness. There's a lightness about you in February. There's a lightness about your energy. And then you've got the Two of Coins that crosses that. So that new beginning brings you to a place of balance is really important. Having that peaceful balance. So don't become anxious about the changes that are coming in, but I don't feel like you do become anxious, because I feel like there's on some level that this is where you're meant to be. These are the changes. It's time for these changes to come in, and you're assessing, you're balancing, you're making decisions. There's choices. This opens up choices to you. And I feel like I want to say to you, some of those choices are, who do you want to keep in your life? Who do you want to move on from? What routines do you want to keep? What routines do you want to get rid of? Maybe get rid of all routines, have no routines. Maybe it's that. But there's this weighing out of situations, weighing out of circumstances, weighing out of maybe finances. It's also important to maintain your balance in this new start. But you have that sense of assurity in February. And then you have March. Happy birthday. Some of you are going to have a birthday at the end of February too. You've got the Knight of Coins. And this is, in March, you're feeling very grounded. You've worked it out. And now March is going to be a month of practicalities. It's a month of making the changes that are going to bring you what you're seeking. Pentacles is about being earthed, being grounded, being practical. How can you practically bring about what you're sensing needs to come about? What are you going to put in place? What changes are you going to make? There's a move here for some of you. You're considering whether where you're living is no longer providing for you what you wanted, or you're feeling unsettled about your living environment, but there's something that's coming in. There's some sort of changes that you're going to put in place, but you're looking at it in a very practical way. but it's also time to take action. So you're going to implement bringing in those changes. You're going to implement bringing those changes about. But as well as being practical and grounded, you've got the Page of Cups, which is new emotional beginnings. So these changes in March are going to bring new emotional beginnings here for you. Now, it can be embracing a new relationship. It can be self-love and feeling at peace with the self. But there's a newness there. There's a new emotional level that you're reaching, a new emotional place that you're reaching and that you're embracing. I like that. They're telling me here to draw a card for you, so I will draw a third card for you for March, since it's your birth month. Let's have a look. There's a change, there's a shift in your emotional understanding of the self, an emotional understanding of life, a peace that comes, an emotional peace that comes with the practical changes you're putting in place. Yeah, peaks of joy. It brings you joy. Peaks of joy. You reach new heights. You reach a new spiritual awareness. You reach new heights with this. I'm going to read that for you and see what it says. But 33-6, spiritual number. Okay, that's a spiritual number. You're reaching new heights, new peaks of joy. You're at peace. You see, that's what I'm saying about this Page of Cups. There's a peace that comes with that. Okay, let's have a look. Peaks of joy. What is that? Oh, beautiful bird as well. It's, this is what am I hearing here? This is about you finding pleasure in the simple things. A bird flying up high, the formation of clouds, getting lost in your world. Joy is yours today. Well, joy is yours in March. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. See, that's interesting, isn't it? The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart, and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. And this is what I'm picking up very much with you. There is this new height that you're reaching, this new level in 2022, this new awareness that's coming your way. Then you have April. April, you've got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is about you. This is you. This is your suit, male or female. It's about your intuition, about self-nurturing, nurturing others as well as nurturing the self. You're going to find that in April, people are going to be attracted to you. People are going to start to confide in you. That you'll sit at the bus stop or, catching a train, and someone will come up to you and just talk to you about their life. People are going to open up to you. They're going to feel that connection with you, that nurturing energy coming from you. But it's also about exploring your spirituality, exploring your intuition, and developing and trusting your intuition. Nurture the self as well as nurture others in April. It's a lovely energy. It's stepping into your own, stepping into the self, being confident about who you are. You're feeling very, very confident in April. I like that. Can I have a card that further explains that for my lovely Pisces, please? Thank you. There's celebrations, there's completion, there's joy, there's what are you wanting? There's celebrations in realizing that I want to say marriage and engagement, a commitment in a relationship, the birth of a child. There's exciting things happening for you in April. It's an exciting month. It is a month of achievements, arriving where you're wanting to get to. Plans come to fruition. So there's a sense of celebration around April. Great month. And then you have May. And in May, you have the Hermit. In May, it's about meditating. It's about time out for yourself. It's about going for walks. It's about becoming a little bit of the recluse to explore the self. Some of you are going to take up meditation. Some of you are going, I just see some of you going up into the mountains or going away on your own to really regroup, to think about where you're headed, to get in touch with your inner self and your higher self, to contemplate where to next. So there's that energy of peace, of withdrawal, of going for walks, of time out for yourself in May. It's about exploring where to next. What do I want to, what's my higher self communicating to me? You're shedding light on your path. You're shedding light on your path. Success. You see, again, it's about, this is going to help you feel at peace, feel at home. It's like you're coming home. Some of you are coming home on a spiritual level, on a spiritual journey that you're on. You arrive, you feel like, wow, I want to say something you've been working towards. Maybe you've been working towards to really connect with spirit, really connect with your guides so that you can really feel them. And you achieve that in May. You achieve it in May. For some of you, it's about being content at home, feeling, the changes that you're bringing in, or this internal. For some of you, this is an internal shift. So your physical environment doesn't change, but there's a shift in you, and it's like making you feel at peace with your home, with your relationship, with your family, with just being who you are, where you are. That sense of security, and that comes from that inner exploration. So that comes from within. I feel like that sense of comfort comes from within. It's not something that happens around you externally. So what I want to say to you is 2022 is really about what are you doing to shift your perception or shift how you're feeling. What they're showing me here is it's like breaking in a new shoe. It was where it was uncomfortable and it hurt at certain points and you couldn't walk too far in them because there was a bit of pain. But as you wear it in, it takes the shape of your foot. And it's interesting because Pisces rule the feet. This is what they're showing me. It takes the shape of your foot and it becomes comfortable, and you can go the distance with it. And I feel like that represents your life. Making it comfortable so that you can move forward. You can explore. I like that. That's a nice image, isn't it? Okay, then you've got June, and in June you've got the Two of Swords. There's decisions. June is a month of decision making, but not not blah 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 blah. Getting tongue-tied, that's no accident. It's not decisions made in haste. It's decisions where you slow it down, find your words, collect your information, collect your data so that you know what to say, you know what decisions to make. It's not about making decisions on the go. It's not about making, someone that comes up to you and says, I want a decision from you and I want it now. No, give me 24 hours or I need a certain amount of time to just contemplate this, consider it, collect information, collect data. Is this what I want? What is it going to bring into my life? There's opportunities that are coming up for you. If anyone's pushing you to make a decision quickly, slow it down in June. Slow it down in June, because there's things that you've achieved a lot so far in 2021, 2022. 2021 is the journey that's taken you to 2022 to know what it is you want. You've achieved a lot, but it's about fulfilling what have you always wanted to do. What is there that you really want, you've been thinking about, you've been processing. It's time to make a decision about that. You're making a decision on something that you have kept in your imagination. Is it possible? Can I do this? Can I have this particular lifestyle? Can I bring this project, make this my life's work? Can I leave my corporate job and do something, what I've always wanted to do, something completely different? That decision you're really going to consider that. If anyone approaches you about making decisions quickly in June, slow the process down, my lovely Pisceans. Slow the process down. Then you have July. July, you've got the Palace of Coins. So this is about you feeling very, very practical. Okay, let's look practically at what is there. Let's look practically at where I live, what my finances are like, what can I do with the confines, within the boundaries of my resources, to improve my lot, to improve what I have, to bring more of the basic things in life. What is that? Love, it's shelter, it's food, it's nourishment, it's finances. What can you do on a practical level? So there's practical planning, but you're going to feel very much at home doing that in July. There's also some sort of, I want to say, it's not a huge windfall, but there's some money that's catching up with you, and you'll get it in July. So there's some sort of financial injection that's coming to you for July as well, which helps you with that practical side of things, which is interesting because there's a real contrast. You've got the High Priestess, so where you're grounded, and okay, thank you. It's also about your intuition is really going to take off. Your intuition is really going to be quite strong in July. So it is also important that you ground yourself. When that energy comes in, don't take off with that, and keep your feet on the ground while your head's in the clouds, while your head's connecting with your guides. Go for walks, go barefoot through the park or at the beach, walk barefoot on Gaia to ground yourself. Garden, do practical things, because there's going to be a lot of energy coming in too. You're going to intuitively know what you need to do. There is a spiritual connection. It seems to me that 2022 for you, my lovely Pisces, is this spiritual awakening. There's this shift that's occurring here for you. A stronger sense of intuition is coming. Then we have August, and in August you've got the Palace of Swords. There's new learning. There's new learning about yourself. It doesn't have to be formal study. There's a new knowledge, a new learning about the self, about your environment, about the people around you. There's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of communication. So you're communicating with people, can be communicating with your guides. There's a lot to do with communication in August. There's a lot to do with new learning and a new awareness in August. Development of a new skill or a talent or a gift in August. So be open to receive. No, I'm also hearing no resistance. Have no resistance to August or to the rest of the year either as well. Allow what needs to come through to come through. Honor your intuition. Honor the self, even if it doesn't, they're telling me here, even if it doesn't feel practical, or you're thinking, well, how's that going to work? Do I want to take that step? Once you take that step and ask your guides to come in and help you, they will be there. It's about taking that first step, having the courage to take that first step. There's a lot of thinking here. You do overcome any obstacles that are there. I don't feel like they're big issues. I don't feel like they're big things. They may be just challenges of, okay, I want to be a healer, for example. I want to be a healer. I want to do my Reiki full time. There can be logistical challenges but you will overcome them because you're assisted to do it. Once you start to pursue your life's purpose, the doors are open, the doors unlock. The help that you need is there. So don't also forget to ask for it. Let's have a look at this one, thank you. Can I have a card, please, for August for Pisces? Thank you. The Sorcerer. You can overcome anything. You can conjure up by your thinking, by your manifesting what changes you want to bring in, what's coming in around you. This is this connection with who you really are. You have 2 cards fell out. You've also got the Wild Woman in August, and this is about the Wild Woman. Is you set your own pace, you set your own boundaries, you set your own tasks. You're not locked into convention. So whatever you're doing in August is not going to be conventional, but you're not going to care about that. I like that, the Wild Woman, male or female. It's about not conforming to conventional ways of thinking or living. You're finding your own level, where you're comfortable at, what you want. Doesn't matter you're not going to care about what other people think or what their opinions are. This is about you. And in September, you've got the 8 of Wands. Opportunities abound in September. So when you make that decision, the floodgates are open. There's forward movement. There's nothing stagnant about 2022 for you. It's about opportunities coming in quickly. There's changes coming in quickly that's going to lead you to where you want to go. It does take you where you want to go. You take flight. You soar the heights. You free your soul. You free your spirit. You honor who you are, your identity. And there is success in that. There is success in you honoring your identity, honoring who you are. Again, you've got 2 cards and I'll give you those. There's whatever these opportunities are coming in for you, they're about your life's purpose, and they are going to bring great success. You're going to feel satisfaction in September, and it's also about leaving the old you behind, but you're ready to move on. You're ready to shed that shell or that skin of the old you. By September, you're really ready to, I'm hearing you're ready to rock and roll. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to really take on those challenges. Then you've got October, and in October, you've got the 10 of Cups. Again, you see you arrive. You had the 10 of Cups in May. You've got the 10 of Cups again in October. It's a different deck, and it's about you arriving. You're home. You feel like you're home. You feel like you've made that journey of who you are and what you're meant to be doing in this lifetime. You're feeling comfortable. You're feeling content. You're feeling settled, which is different to the beginning of the year where that energy of restlessness is brought in for you. You're starting to feel settled about where you are and the changes you've put in place. Again, they're giving you 2 cards. Pisces, they just love giving you 2 cards. It's why you feel content, because you're starting your life's purpose. What's your life's purpose? People often say to me, what's my life's purpose? And I say to them, well, what brings you joy? What's your joy? What do you have that jump out of bed to do in the morning? What is that for you? Whatever brings you that joy and satisfaction, that's your life's purpose. And it all unfolds for you. So this newness, this change, this transition, hugely positive. It opens up a world of opportunities for you, and you're really going to feel that in October. November, you've got the genie, the wish card, the card of manifestation. What do you want to create? What do you want to bring into your life? Pay attention to your self-talk, your language, your words. Keep them positive, because that's the reality that you're going to create. By having a negative language, you're going to create negativity around you. That's what you're going to bring in. But keeping it positive and having an expectation that nothing but the best is good enough for you. So in November, you really are able to manifest. This is letting the genie out of the bottle. Letting the genie out of the bottle. The word of warning here is to pay attention to not listening to other people. Don't allow other people to take hold of your dream and tell you how it needs to happen. Honor the self and really stay true to you. You've also got the Star card, which is the wish card. You've got the genie card and the wish card. It's about looking at what you want to put in place. If one way doesn't work, look at it from another perspective. Take on another perspective. Look at it from all angles in implementing it and bringing it in. So it's about keeping, also in November, keep an open mind. Don't restrict. Remember, you're the wild woman, wild man. Don't be restricted by conformity, by the laws of society, by what you're told you need to do or what is the right thing to do. Follow your intuition. In December, something triggers you. There's a bit of anxiety in December. So be mindful of that. Anxiety is fear of the future. There is nothing to fear because your path is open. So don't allow that to take hold. But there's something in December that you find unsettling or keeps you awake. There's sleepless nights. But there's also active dreams that are coming through as well. So as much as you can, keep your thoughts in the now, in the here and now, rather than what is unfolding. But there's something there that you're going to, oh, well, it's not a big deal, really. Okay, you've got, again, the Eight of Wands. You had the Eight of Wands. When did you have the Eight of Wands? You had them in September. You've got them again in December. And so there's new opportunities, new changes. There's an opportunity to really step up, really implement new things, your plans, your thoughts. Who's writing a book, a play, I don't know. There's these opportunities to get that going. It can cause you a little bit of anxiety, thinking, oh, am I good enough? I don't know if I can do this. There's that doubt that creeps in. Try and control that and contain that, because there is that absolute great level of confidence that comes through for you in December, and that takes you through to 2023. I like that, Pisces. I'm going to draw a card from the Divine Abundance, which will give me an overview, or give you an overview of 2022. What is the energy that's coming in as an overview in 2022? Interesting times ahead for you, Pisces. And me. Clearing. Ah, there you go. Clearing. Love that. Ganesh. As true offering arises, these are these opportunities that are coming to you. It becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. That's you working with spirit in 2022. That's you releasing the limitations that society puts on us, to be able to soar, to accept what's coming through and to trust it. So you're clearing the old thought patterns as well. I really like that, my lovely Pisces. I wish you an absolutely wonderful, prosperous, joyous 2022 with many, many blessings. Oh no, wait on. Yeah, okay. I'm getting all the... What are they saying? Yeah, I feel like what they're saying to me here is 2023 is going to be quite a dynamic year for you. Okay, quite a dynamic year for you. Yeah. It's going to be a good year, because I feel like I'm being drawn to 2023. So I wish you an absolutely wonderful 2022. Many, many blessings to you, my lovely Pisces. If you would like to book a yearly reading that's specific to you, follow the link below and in the description box, and you can book a reading from there. That will be available to you till January 2023. And if you like this video, if you'd like to give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. Blessings to you, my lovely Pisces.